They will ding me for that.
What?
Having his shit on. If I do it, I gotta speed it up. Like I gotta alter it some kind of way.
That's what they say?
Yeah, you gotta alter it some kind of way. Like, you know, there's no way I can like on my page, like when I was listening to Tim the other day, instead of listening to it as they talk, to speed it up one extra speed. That way I can avoid a copyright flag because I'm not doing it the original. I'm altering it and just having to speed up a little faster. So I'm like, nigga, that's the move right there. I'm listening to Doug anybody. That's what I'm gonna do. As long as you alter it, you're alright. Alright. Did you have any dreams last night? I know I was dreaming hard. My neck, I woke up with my neck kind of stiff. I must have been in the position for a long time, just stuck. But it's fine now. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
That's mine.
Oh.
I'll open it for you. Thank you.
But like, you know, we're saying, like, July 4th is the declaration of the day, is the day we declare, you know, basically separating ourselves from this madness, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
what
happened?
Oh, I'm just looking at that back here too.
Oh. Well, yeah, I added in there when it gets lower, because that's getting close.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you was opening up mine.
I did.
What's the method to my madness?
What? This styrofoam cup?
Well, I meant it. I'm
That's
going to add it to this when it goes down a little bit while it's still warm, and then I can warm that up. Does that make sense?
No.
Well, it does to me, damn it. So, like I said, man, look at that. That sun looks crazy, nigga. It's beautiful, though. I mean, how it's just like rising through the sky like a goddamn movie. And you can literally see that shit. Maybe the reason why it's like that because we never had because now we don't have the obstacles in front of it. Like, you know, usually you see it behind a building. We're literally seeing it come from the horizon because we're right off the water. And that's probably why the ascension is so dramatic because we don't have anything blocking the sun.
We see it come from trees, though.
Yeah, but it depends on where you're at on 94, though. When I was just there, it was straight behind me. Now I can't see it. It's to the left of me. And we'll be aligned back then and again because, you know, 94 twists and turns. Scientific here, that's all. I'm trying to be scientific. So are you off on July 4th?
Yeah, I told you that several times.
Okay, so good. You ain't got to go to work. I ain't got to go to work. So we are going to be away from work by default. Which I was like, yes. Because that shit fell on a Monday. I'm off on Mondays anyway. So it's like, nigga, I didn't want to have to call in, but I was going to be on the point, nigga, I'm going to be serious about this. If I got to call in, nigga, whatever day that's, so I went and checked. I'm like, that shit fell on a Monday. I don't even have to compromise myself. But, you know, folks are serious about that. July 4th shit. And I remember it's been a couple of times I've been connected to a couple of people who tried to do that, get people to start on a specific day. Last time was like September 18th. I want to say it was in 2017. Me and his brother was trying to get people to stop spending money, and I was promoting it. It was his idea, but I was promoting it on my platforms. Right? Then I tried to carry the torch when nobody really jumped on his shit, then I tried to kind of carry the torch. Nobody jumped on my shit. You know what I'm saying? This was after I was trying to convince motherfuckers on Facebook about reparations. And I got beat down and bullied and talked about so bad when I was trying to convince black people, you know, to at least join in Cobra so you could be informed. Niggas didn't want that. Now that everybody talking about reparations, everybody want to be on the reparations gravy train. It's like, no, we should have been on the reparations gravy train 7 years ago. And we could have pushed the Green Party to have our reparations in play by now. You know what I'm saying? But propaganda misled us and had black folks vote for Biden, the biggest racist in Congress. Even them white folks don't even like his ass.
That's Charlemagne and them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even the white folks don't even like Biden. Why the fuck we was voting for him? The white folks don't even like him. So they know he a Benedict Arnold.
There's some white folks who like him. He got in. You say what the fuck you want. There's enough people who vote.
No, but I'm saying, yes, of course, he's playing the game them devils is playing, but all them devils wasn't feeling him. He even created the, you know what I'm saying, dissension amongst his peoples, is what I'm saying. Like, they like, nigga, we don't even want to fuck with you, because you're Benedict Arnold. We don't know whose side you on. You jump from side to side. You playing both sides. If you do that to us, nigga, you ain't no good to us. So how do we feel he gonna be good to black people? This is what I'm saying. Like, if black people lined up and voted for that motherfucker just because, like, are y'all fucking kidding me? And now this motherfucker throwing a Juneteenth holiday on us with no reparations, no police accountability. You know, these domestic terrorists is killing motherfuckers randomly when they want to and how they want to. But we celebrating for it. For what? What the fuck we jubilee for? That shit was insulting, dude. The premise of it is that it has weight. But that's when we was doing it. Now that the culture vultures are in on it, they done revamped the whole narrative of the shit. We were doing it just fine by ourselves, using the whole month of June to celebrate. We didn't have no specific day. You always had somebody doing something. Somewhere. As long as it was in the month of June. Now, we got a designated day. We got people who are against it. So now it's like before, it's like you didn't know about it. You didn't have nothing to say. Now that you know about it, now you coming with the negative energy, which is being directed by the misled propaganda. Again, using that witchcraft against us. I'm all for Juneteenth. I understand what it means and what it stands for. But because the white folks said jump up for joy, don't mean we gotta jump up for joy because the white man said it. They didn't do no special parade. They didn't put no special movies on TV. They didn't do nothing but announce that, oh, this is going to be Juneteenth for you black folks on the city. I'm like, man, done. And I got to try these fresh eggs because I'm tired of this white man asking me about them damn eggs. So I'm about to make an egg and see how that shit work, what it look like.
That goofy nigga don't even know what the fuck. He don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Oh, what he doing? He new to it. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm kind of scared to fuck with him.
He said he new to it. Okay, you can't fuck him up. But I'm telling you, this nigga sell eggs at the job.
That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of scared to fuck with him. Have you looked at him?
No.
Yeah, them motherfuckers look crazy. Like they came out straight out the chicken's ass. I'm like, ugh, ugh. You know, when we get the eggs on the shelf, they nice and pretty and clean.
Well, would you buy those eggs if they look like that?
I mean, if that was...
That's a yes or no question. Right?
I'm going to explain my answer. Yes, I would buy them if that was the only way we knew how they were. If that, you know, that's the beginning stages. By the time we get them, they're cleaned and preserved and no telling what else these motherfuckers add to the eggs to make them do what they do and last that long. You know what I'm saying?
You do know we that's not how we get our eggs. We get our eggs the way they look in the store now. That's why I asked the question. Didn't have nothing to do with that.
No, the
Exactly.
the eggs coming out of a chicken's ass do not look like the eggs that we see on
Exactly.
the show.
That was why I asked the question.
That's what I'm saying. That's the natural way. We are not used to seeing the natural way. That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, if we were used to that, we had no choice. But it's gross. But if you on a chicken farm, raised on a chicken farm, it ain't gross to you. You're used to that. You know what it is. I ain't used to that. Nirvana's grandmama, Dorothy, grew up on a chicken farm. That's why her eyes are fucked up. Because they said something when you dealing with chickens, they can
Supposed to wash your hands.
something that it can fuck with your eyes, and that's what happened to her grandmama. That's why she don't drive, because her eyes are fucked up, and it had something to do with them chickens when she was a young girl. They raised chickens, so she know what it's about. I don't know what it's about.
Yeah. My mother grew up on a farm and raised chickens too. Her eye ain't fucked up though.
Yeah. That's what they told me, that she got some kind of something from the chicken. The chickens had some kind of virus, picked it up from being around the chickens.
I'm not saying that didn't happen. I'm just saying.
Right. So that was a story I was told. So I didn't ask no questions. But that was a story they told Nirvana, and Nirvana told me, actually. That's how that shit went down. Yeah, but that shit look gross. But I mean, like you said, the fact that they can sit out. He told me 30 days. Your friend said 7 weeks. I'm gonna go with the 30 days. I'm like 7 weeks, nigga. I'm not sure. Who's sitting around letting the egg sit around for 7 weeks?
Because they're not pasteurized.
I know, but my thing is like, eat the fucking egg. Why you still got an egg that was hatched 7 weeks? I mean,
no. Because look, let me tell you something. That's how long you can have them, and they know to move them and stuff like that. This nigga saying 30 days. Yeah, but you trying to sell them and give them away. I don't know why he only saying 30 days. Because you trying to tell me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's really going on?
No, because look, in Europe, they don't pasteurize the eggs, so their eggs can sit out.
Right.
Too.
Right.
Eggs from the farm, if they don't pasteurize them,
right,
they can sit out.
Right.
So why this nigga saying 30 days?
He just saying just eat them within 30 days. He's like, they can sit out, just eat them within 30 days.
So how long? So what's wrong with his eggs?
I'm not saying anything wrong with his eggs. He just might be using some Google shit. I don't know. And the fact that I don't know is why I'm apprehensive of fucking with it in the first place.
You don't like eggs anyway.
And I'm not really a big egg eater. I know you eat eggs. That's why I took it. Like, I got an opportunity.
Like green flag.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he wasn't looking.
Yeah, he wasn't looking good. Yeah. But yeah. I need to, I need to be more informed. Cause I mean, I know it's just me. It ain't. I don't think it's him.
I asked the farmer.
It's me.
Clearly, we're not trying to keep him for 7 weeks.
Exactly.
So I'm just saying.
I'm not about to keep no eggs around, but bitch, I don't even fuck with eggs. I be looking at dates and everything, nigga. You think no? They're gonna be eaten up before 7 weeks. That to me, that don't sound right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it don't. Nigga, you should eat eggs daily. Like, you shouldn't be having no eggs from 7 weeks ago still sitting on your kitchen table. That's all I'm saying. If you eating eggs like that, no. I'm saying, like, that's probably like the maximum time that you can have a motherfucker before you throw them away.
That's what that is.
Yeah, but like, nigga.
What, you thought I was getting the
7 weeks?
You thought I was
like
saying minimum?
Almost 2 months. That's crazy.
Look how long bread lasts. Stop it.
And that's not real bread, though.
Huh?
That's not real bread.
They say bread on it, and they sell it.
That is not real bread. People thinking they eating today, man.
They say bread on it.
Our bread used to get mold on it.
Maybe they got glyphosate with it. That stops the mold also.
And I don't even like the way.
They won their last 4 cases, right?
And my thing is, I'm a bread eater.
What did I just say?
Somebody won the last 4 cases.
Yes, Monsanto's. They won their last 4 cases.
Because they got the money to win cases. That's why. They got the lawyers and the machine. They got all that. They can kill motherfuckers. They can, come on now. Just because they won, I mean, nigga, they control the whole
No,
world.
that's alarming because they were losing.
That's what I'm saying.
They set aside $1 billion just for the lawsuits from losing those cases. They consider it as part of doing business that your goofy ass gonna die from cancer. Fucking with Roundup.
Yeah.
They set that money aside for that. What you looking for?
No, it's right here. It's hot.
Got air?
Sure do. Yeah, the gas at $5.29 a pop, nigga. Niggas be like, fuck that air. They do feel good.
I thought you said air or window down.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't matter.
then. So why are we talking about this?
But he said the thing with the. Okay, so let
when
me
you
just
put
say
the gas,
that.
you already told me.
The 4 things that help on gas: oil change, the PSI on your tires all should have the same number. They all should be at the same level. If you're gonna choose between AC or having your windows down, they use the same. They take the same amount away from the gas, so you might as well drive with the air conditioner on instead of dealing with the heat. And the last one that I thought was interesting and I never knew was how you have those 3 clicks on the gas pump where you can hold, where the gas pump can pump itself. When you pump your gas fast, it vaporizes. And so you're paying for vapors that go back into the gas tank, not gas tank, the gas that you from the gas station. It goes back into that. And it was like, but if you do it slowly, put it like on the first nook, you reduce the vapors and you're getting more gas for your buck. And I noticed that yesterday. When I do it fast, I'm doing 30. When I did it slow, I only did 28. So I'm like, okay, maybe there's some, science to that. So now I'm conscious of it, of pumping the gas slower instead of just trying to, do it fast and try to knock it out. Just like today, I gotta be at work at 4. I can get gas on the way back, but I'm probably gonna get gas on the way to work instead of getting on the way back, because I don't have enough to get me to work, and I can leave early enough to make it work on time. I ain't gotta worry about that. I'm doing 83.
I've been speeding the past couple of days. I've been doing 86.
Really?
It's been 86. This lane been popping.
I am doing 80. I'm doing 84 now.
Dude,
This is insane.
motherfuckers rolling. That's why I was like, I don't need to do all that.
And it's bright too. It's brighter out. Like, I don't know what's going
But
on.
the sheriff was out yesterday.
They was out yesterday.
They got that extra money, so they gonna be out here. It's that overtime money for the holiday. They got it all week to next week. So it's like
It was one posted up on the new route I be taking.
so it's like they waiting for motherfuckers to be doing other than normal shit.
Right.
86 is not normal coming down there. That's what he had. They had a nigga pulled over though. Had a Ram pulled over, black Ram. Like bitch. Because that bitch say Hemi nigga don't mean you gotta test it out on these roads.
So what if you?
That's why everybody couldn't get over too, because they had them signs to be like passing like. Look, that's 2 right there. We just passed.
So what's the general consensus of plant workers? What they talking about? Like what are they buzzing about?
There ain't gonna never be no consensus, man. Consensus means all. but I can give you some points.
Yeah, like what are they buzzing about, like barking about, or are they even tapped in? Because I know your workers are a lot. There's a shit. How many people work at that plant? Like 4,000?
About 3,500.
That's a lot of goddamn people under one roof, dude. A lot of black people at that. Like, that's an information hub, nigga.
It's about the size of the cash check.
That's an information hub.
Not
like,
of 80% dumb and
that's
dead.
what I'm saying.
It's gonna look. The percentage gonna always be 80% of niggas who ain't tapped in. They tell you that in the team leader class.
Really? Wow.
80% of the population followers.
That's
So damn, they go another one. They go into their spots.
That shit crazy. See,
So you probably only gonna have about maybe 800.
Out of 4,000, damn near 3,500 motherfuckers. And we not even gonna say that's the whole, because there's some white folks up in there. So we gonna say out of 3,500, it's a good solid 2,800 motherfuckers black up in that bitch.
No, no matter what number it's gonna be, it's only gonna be 80%
But I mean,
that are not leadership.
That you understand? No, it ain't even gotta be. We need the followers. But what I'm saying, and that's fine.
No, because the followers put this nigga in here.
No, what I'm trying to say, that's the that plant alone could be an information hub for black folks, like where we can convey information, pass along, like how you didn't know about the July 4th. I need you to go up there and start talking about July 4th. So that shit can get amongst them people in that plant, and then they can go home talking about it and go tell their friends about it. Like the fact that you didn't know, and it's all over the internet. That means everybody not on the internet, everybody that tapped into that way.
We tell them that all the time. We tell them these, because they are like Facebook. I was like, nigga, old people ain't on Facebook.
Get on Instagram. You want to be
Old
entertained.
people they ain't on Instagram. That's what I'm saying. It's like, nigga, you are on it's like do the old school way, the way we used to do it with the bulletin board. Niggas stop at that bulletin board every day. When we come in, it's a bulletin board.
Right.
Niggas be selling shit, all that shit at the bulletin board.
Old school. And if it ain't broke, why fix it?
That's why I like, nigga, y'all be trying to, no.
Yeah, y'all got up so y'all can put brakes on, bitch. Why the fuck you think I'm driving like this? Ain't nowhere to go.
But that's a road rage issue. And you getting road rage from their road rage. Stop it.
Motherfucker ain't went nowhere, dude.
Well, let them just what? Look.
Okay, so back to my thing.
The bullshit.
So my thing is like, it's like a missed opportunity. Just like these black churches are missed opportunity. All these congregations around here, and we not on the same fucking page? Like, do we have to like go to each church and be like, this is what y'all need to be talking about? Period. We ain't talking about nothing else. This is the agenda, and we need your congregation to understand this shit.
You thought of it.
Dude, I gotta fucking go to work, get my shit done, do that. Like, if I didn't have to work, nigga, I'll be on some Teen Titan shit.
This is what I'm saying. Everybody got something. Everybody got some reason on why they ain't.
You know my shit the reason why.
I know that, but I'm just saying it's fucked up out here. So everybody gonna have a reason on why they don't do it.
Well, that's the way it's by design. And then we going to work every day, and it's like this gas shit ain't no motherfucker. This shit is fucking with motherfuckers, dude. Bitch, I can't even save, nigga, because it's all my.
It ain't even hit yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like all my little money, nigga, that shit going to the gas tank. And we ain't doing nothing extra with no trips. We just going to work and handling, groceries. We ain't doing nothing extra. Niggas ain't taking road trips. These white folks are used to having road trips in the summertime. These motherfuckers got to make decisions. And when they're compromised, that's when they get irate.
How they compromise?
Because they can't do what they want to do. When they want to do it and how they want to do it. Can't maintain that boat and go to Europe. You have to choose one, bitch. You might not be able to do neither one. How about that?
Elton John looks like an old. Did you see that poster?
No.
He looks like an old lesbian lady.
Yeah, he did not age well at all.
I mean, he old as fuck. He's like 80.
I have no idea. The fact that he's even still relevant.
He's not as old as Benson,
Quincy?
George Benson and Quincy.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Because
like
George Benson 80.
The fact that he's relevant
yeah,
and we don't see no pictures of Quincy though. Quincy did way more than he did, but we see that crack. That white
Quincy
boy.
Quincy still performing? No.
But he's an icon.
Is he still performing?
He's probably backing motherfuckers who performing.
He's not performing. People be getting mad at motherfuckers who don't be out there. He ain't performing. He sitting back talking shit about Michael Jackson. So what the fuck?
They better leave my Michael Jackson alone.
Well, you talk to Quincy, the nigga who he's the icon. Hey, that nigga's talking shit about. I ain't saying you don't have the right to talk shit about Michael Jackson, but nigga, you ain't putting nothing out. You ain't performing.
If you're hating on Michael Jackson, you're not humane. You're not human. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Michael ain't did nothing to nobody.
But back to Elton John looking like a lesbian woman.
No, back
An
to
old lesbian woman.
Back to the fact that we, just start the conversation. July 4th is shut shit down. Nigga, we ain't going nowhere. You ain't spending no money. You ain't buying no gas. You ain't watching no sports. Nigga, no.
And I ain't knocking old lesbian women. I'm just saying it's an observation. That's what the nigga look like now.
Thank you. Good. I could give a fuck. That ain't my world. I could give a fuck. But I'm just saying, like, that shit is crazy. If folks need to use, like I said, discernment is a superpower. Watch who you watch. Watch who you lusting after. Watch who you lusting after. That's all I'm gonna say. They just showed a video. I saw a video. It was from, it was an African video, Jamaican video. I don't know. It wasn't from us. It was from abroad. Two women, a man and a woman kissing. That's what you see. And then the host is like, "Oh, how cute! That's just beautiful. Can you tell us your name?" The man was like, "My name is such and such," and then the woman's like, "Martin." I'm like, And then they showed the response of that brother looking like motherfucker, like he was like it was some candy camera shit. He was not expecting to be kissing a man. He didn't look like no man.
So he was just random kissing a man.
She had the titties, she had the little titties.
So what's the premise? Why were they kissing?
Some candy camera shit, some jokes, some white people jokes or shit.
They would have got that man fucked
That's
up.
what I'm saying. But see, you hit the right, you get the right one, somebody gonna be shot. It's a thrill seeker,
That man
shock jocker.
That ain't funny.
It wasn't. I didn't think it was cute, but it's on Facebook.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's on Facebook. Motherfuckers laughing at it. And I'm like, dude, this shit ain't cool because he thinking he kissing a girl. Y'all probably told him it was a girl. Turn around, that was a motherfucking nigga. And now he over here looking crazy and y'all got him filmed for that. And you don't think he not gonna feel some kind of way? That millions of people gonna see that. That's why, what's that, that motherfucker that married Demi Moore had to get out of that business. He was doing his shit was a little too real. Kushner, when he was doing that candid camera jokester shit and coming up on motherfuckers and playing a role, playing it out. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers, because they invited him in, and it's like once they invited him in, it's like nigga, he got you, because everybody loved him. Everybody got hit.
I didn't watch that show, so.
Yeah, it was fucked up. And everybody wasn't happy about it. So, that show didn't last very long. Let's just say that. He didn't last very long doing that. People were like, no, fuck, we ain't. No. Mac 1. Okay. Mac 1. But, discernment is a superpower. They coming out with all these alien videos and spaceship videos, and I mean it's a lot. It's a lot. So some of these Photoshop shits, man. They so good with it. I thought that shit with Biden falling off the bike was fake. That's why I didn't tap into it. I thought that shit was fake. Like, I'm like, they really got this motherfucker falling off a bike?
I hope that motherfucker don't die. So Kamala and fucking, what's the other chick name? The one with the pedophile son in the Pelosi.
Yeah, Pelosi.
Pelosi will be the fucking vice president.
That's what everybody's saying.
Biden gotta hang on for another 2. Crazy, goofy this nigga is.
That nigga fell off a bike. I said, dude, they doing him worse than Reagan.
People fall off the bike all the time. Why are they making a big deal about that nigga?
Because Reagan was fucked up when he left office. Nigga, Reagan was fucked up. He didn't know if he was coming or going.
But it ain't right now. It ain't gonna. It really, truly.
Hence why his wife started talking.
It really don't matter who's in office.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just so corrupt.
Like a third party means nothing now. I know.
You don't even think that can help?
No, because they doing the same thing. They still need money.
So how do we?
It ain't how. How about having a slot that says none of you motherfuckers?
For real.
So now all you people who ran and none of you motherfuckers won, the people who lost to none of you motherfuckers, y'all can't run no more.
I just think if you take the money component out of it, the lobbying, you're going to have money to promote, to get the ads,
They tried that. You had the Russ Feingold Act and others. You have the people taking money. Look, they're not even trying to close loopholes for campaign finance.
I mean, it takes money to make money. I'm just saying.
Dude, if you don't do nothing about campaign finance, you ever heard of dark money?
No.
Okay, dark money is where motherfuckers are giving people campaign money and you don't know who the fuck and where it's coming from. See, it's actually gotten bigger.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you don't stop campaign finance the way it is, nigga, it's gonna be like this.
Right.
I don't care if you got a third party, fourth party, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
So before anybody start talking about we need a third nigga, no.
I just think the only way they can change is if the platforms are reduced to nothing. Like, it don't require the money. We don't give a fuck where you at about this money, bitch. You just need a soapbox and some common sense and some fucking solutions. And if we ain't feeling that, bitch, you ain't winning. And anybody can run. I'm saying at this point, anybody can run. That's what I'm saying.
You didn't see
if you can let Trump in that bitch, anybody can run. Did you see
the California governor when fucking Arnold, what's the little motherfucking name? When the porn star was running.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So anybody can run. So stop it. It's the money
for presidency.
It's the money.
So like, if an average Joe out of the hood who's a brilliant mastermind, if he's saying the right shit, nigga, he need to be president. If his solutions work, he need to be president.
I don't know if his solution's gonna work though.
Just like that brother who basically revamped the whole New York school system. He was basically the real life goddamn lean on me guy. This was when that Chinese bitch was running shit.
About Dr. Porter from Henry Ford High School, high school?
No. He was out of New York. And I'm saying this is when that Chinese lady who was married to that black man, she was kind of running the education shit.
Yeah, the one who I told you when she was doing that shit that she wasn't shit.
Right.
And you was like, nah.
It's not. This ain't about her. It's about his brother who basically had a
her name
blueprint.
Was Michelle. I think her name was Michelle. Was it Michelle Yee?
And yeah, something
she
like
married
that.
to Kevin Johnson, the pedophile.
And his shit worked. They took him from school to school. Everything worked. My thing's like, why wasn't he in her position? His shit worked. This bitch came out of nowhere. Out of just affiliation.
I'm about the brother who had that documentary, right?
I forget his name, but he's on my positive page. I
probably
gotta go find him.
Because it ain't the lean on me. You talking about lean on me.
No, I'm like, he like the real lean on me type of nigga. Like,
no, because he wasn't locking doors.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say.
That's why I brought up Dr. Porter, because Dr. Porter was locking doors before he even knew about Joe Clark. That nigga was locking doors, walking around with the megaphone.
He started off as a principal, is what I'm saying. He fixed his school. He took his blueprint and added and did it to other schools. improved himself. And then they just kind of cut him off. That's when the teachers were striking and all this confusion. And I'm like, dude, they probably created that to shut him down specifically.
Who was this guy?
I gotta get his name. His face is in my head. I cannot remember his name. I can find it. But this was back then. This was back then.
The people was then.
And years back. And it's like they shut him out and shut him down. And I'm like, his shit was working. Why wouldn't he run in the education system from the presidential level, where he could apply his plan to all schools in every district? He showed and proved himself. Don't hear nothing about him no more.
Well, especially people can't remember his name.
Because you don't hear nothing about him. That's why I'm forgetting his name. But I remember posting him in my positive page and trying to blow that shit up when I was on that school shit. Like, man, this shit crazy, dude. So I'm with you. Fuck the voting. Fuck all these motherfuckers.
I didn't say fuck the voting. I think you should have none of you motherfuckers on the ballot.
All these motherfuckers.
And if you lose to none of you motherfuckers, you can't run no more.
Well, when I went there and got that lighter and spent $4 for a fucking big lighter.
$4?
Yeah, remember when I told you, I'm like, lighters are not damn near $4
Remember
now?
when I had that dollar lighter and you was like,
yeah, but
we
them
got
dollar
no
lighters,
lighter.
them dollar lighters be breaking easy. That's why I don't buy them.
No, I'm talking about that dollar like charcoal lighter. Remember?
Dude, I'm not walking around with no charcoal, long 6-inch lighter, lighting up no cigarette.
Why? It don't look cool?
It don't look cool, no.
But it costs $1.
I feel you. I might have to go to that.
All right then.
Nigga, I would
look
never.
Cool with a $4 lighter.
Only reason why I bought that lighter because I couldn't find the other 4 that I fucking had, and I was pissed because I had to buy this goddamn $4 lighter that I would have never bought.
Why are you losing lighters?
And then I'm in that motherfucker like, dude, you telling me I got to spend $4 for this lighter? She's like, yeah, it's bad, I know. And I'm like, no. It's the stewards who are running this country. Maybe they don't need to run this country no more. Maybe we need more. Maybe we need somebody else doing it. A whole different group altogether. This is me, the only black person in the gas station talking mad shit. Out loud. Don't give a fuck who hear me. Don't care.
They don't either, Carol.
I don't care. I'm still going to speak my piece. And I came out the motherfucker screaming, why am I spending $4 for a big lighter? And then I left. And they was like, who the hell is this black chick? Because I'm the only black person in the 10-mile vicinity. I don't care, man. Y'all gonna see the madness, bitch. Like, we supposed to walk around here smiling like Doug Rice. Bitch, get that motherfucking smile off your goddamn face. Ain't nobody smiling around y'all motherfuckers so you can feel better about your day, bitch. No. My shit fucked up.
That white truck at. Miles coming up.
You know what? I got this. Do this shit every day. I do this shit with my eyes closed. Not really. But it would be fun to ride in a Tesla that self-drives itself, though. And I wouldn't have to drive.
Oh, don't motherfuckers be crashing. That's why the niggas ain't out no more like that.
I saw a video with a brother. He was in one because, you know, their Tesla steering wheels are like square and like cut in half. Like they don't have the top part. It's like cut like a spaceship steering wheel. And that motherfucker was backing up parking. And that motherfucker was doing all of it. He was sitting there chilling. And the fucking car was...
Rams do that, Carol.
Back up parking by itself?
Rams can parallel park. It's called park assist.
So that's what I had park assist on that Kia. That's what that shit could have did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Back up, all that shit. They got commercials with that shit doing it. It ain't just special for Tesla.
Wow.
Chrysler Rams can park itself.
No, he was backing up in a parking spot. Can it do that?
Chrysler Rams I'm speaking English. Chrysler Rams can park itself. It can parallel park, all that.
My thing is like, why would you need to do that though? Why would you need to do that though?
If you're trying to sell a car, a lot of people can't parallel park.
I know.
Okay, then there you go. Answer your own question.
It's a skill. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, everybody can't do that shit, dude. Like, it takes a minute. You gotta line that car up, back to yeah, bitch. You gotta know what the fuck you're doing. I just thought that shit was crazy how he just sitting there chilling and that car was doing all the motherfucking work. That steering wheel was just doing this. And I'm just like, this shit crazy how he just really not doing nothing. I'm like, that's where we at now. We on some Jetsons shit. I'm like, I don't know if people remember the Jetsons, dude. All that shit is in the Jetsons we doing now. Microwave, all this shit, this motherfucker. For real.
You ain't want to hit that truck. That's happened to me on my own. That's why
you don't see me all up on somebody's ass.
That's not what I said. I didn't say anything like that. I'm saying mom, because it's fucked up with motherfuckers trying to get to work, blah, this speed. That's why I'm
trying to avoid these potholes. Yeah. Niggas be doing a little quick round. I mean, like, nigga.
But the horn's been blown at me before. I'm trying to avoid this truck sticking out.
Right.
Nigga in the next lane, like, bitch, you better hit that truck. It's about to hit me. Like, dang.
Like this motherfucker right
these
here.
Niggas don't even have a POW flag. God damn. They got the alphabet flag out there, though. You get the whole month of June, the motherfuckers roll with it, because they connected.
Did you listen to Corey today?
Nope.
They have Rizzo on there.
Yeah, people don't.
Oh, see. Now you want to put on your blinker, bitch? Wow. That's insane. This is the dangerous part. The ride was fine till we got over here.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be watching these. You gotta automatically assume this nigga gonna cut in front of you.
Defensive.
Yeah, you just got this nigga finna cut in front of you. This nigga finna cut in front of you. No blinker, nothing. Just I'm finna be, because these motherfuckers, and then want to, like that lady who he had to hit that pole, not to hit her dumb ass because she want to walk. She running across the street on a red light.
Exactly. No, on a green light. It was a green light.
No, it was green for him.
Exactly.
See that? But she running across like I can, bitch.
He like, yeah.
Yeah, he hit the pole
to avoid killing her. Yup. I know she walk around that bitch with her head down.
I don't know who she is. I don't know who it is, because I'm coming off from this way. We down here.
She was like a little short type of looking black chick. Kind of dark skin. She's darker than me.
Wait for this truck to pass. Unless you're gonna get all the way. Yeah.
You just gonna have to stop like everybody else do. Stop. My thing is like, is she picking somebody up? Because I notice this is her thing now.
What are you talking about?
That chick on the bike, she drives down here whenever y'all are getting dropped off. She just rides down. Like, what are you doing? Like, okay, we see you. We see you. I'm scared. I think they done that to the girl that was behind.
Yeah, because he's driving crazy and all. That's why. Dude, I don't know why y'all motherfuckers be thinking got to the last minute. Always a woman driving. Yeah, I'm safe.
I'm out, y'all.